river learned to glow. I was not raised beneath a crown. I was a child of ancient branches, where the moonlight settled down. They taught me how to mend the broken, how to hear a fading heart, how to place a seed of healing where the world was torn apart. Rejuvenation in my fingers, regrowth burning in my veins, life bloom of silence, tranquility inside the rain. Then a golden whisper found me far beyond the forest veil, the light of the Sunwell calling, like a wounded star gone pale. So I walk beneath the storm, with the moon upon my skin, through the dark and through the sorrow. Wheels and blood-stained ground. A child cried beneath the wreckage, while the wolves began to sound. I was afraid for one small moment, then the wild rose in my chest. Emerald leaves became my answer as I called the herd to rest. Not every wound will close forever, not every soul returns from night, but every breath that still is fighting is a reason to bring light. So I walk beneath the storm, with the moon upon my skin, through the dark and through the sorrow, where the healing must begin. To the gates of Stormwind rising, to the light I cannot see, I will carry living branches where the world has need of me. In a grove of twisted silence, where the blackened roots had bled, void-born voices curled around me, speaking softly with the dead. They said life is only fading. They said hope